You did it, guys. You made it through a second week of online learning. We only have one more week to do next week, and that's it, okay? So this is Friday's math lesson, and it is math lesson number 10, okay? So what you're gonna need today, you're gonna need your, if you want them, you can use your items. You're gonna need your cards. And your math paper today, it has a number 10 at the top, and there's a chart that kind of looks like this. There's like 2 or 3 of them, and there's socks on the actual paper, but Miss Reed's gonna show it to you and explain it to you, and show you how we use this. It's called a part whole, I don't know, chart, graph. Ready? So I'm gonna go ahead and flip my camera. We're just gonna talk about this first, okay? So when we look at this, this is gonna show us and kind of help us understand addition. Eventually we'll also do subtraction, but today we're just gonna talk about addition. And remember, this is the addition symbol. Like when we play Match Me +1, it's where our numbers are getting bigger, where we are adding things to our numbers, okay? So if we look at the top part of our chart here, it says the whole. And it's like there's 2 puzzle pieces I drew, okay? And they're put together, right? So if you follow one line, this is gonna take this one piece of the puzzle out. It's over here, okay? And instead of being the whole now, this just says part. This is one part, okay? And then you see how this other piece of the puzzle, it came down here, and this is the other part. So when you take this part and you put them together, it makes the whole. Does that make sense? Part, whole. So if we were to use these as numbers and not puzzle pieces, we could say, I don't know, if one part is 2, maybe I'll draw 2 circles. And one part is, 3. I draw 3 circles. Okay, I need to take those and I need to put them together. Part, whole. So if my first part is 2, and my second part is 3, that was 2 dots and 3 dots. Let's count them all. There was 2 here, there was 3 here, right? Part, we put them together. Now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 all together, okay? So we would say 2 plus 3 equals 5. This is an addition sentence. Remember we talked about these last week. We drew them on the boards, okay? So part, whole. We take our 2 parts, we put them together to make a whole, okay? What another great, I apologize, I'm putting the cap on my marker, guys. You can draw the dots to help you do your math. You could also use your fingers if your number's smaller than 5, right? Say you had 2 on this side and 3 on this side, and then I can't put them all together because I'll drop my camera. My other hand that had 2 fingers is holding the camera, but you could use your fingers to do the math. You could also use your items. Remember, you have that bag of 10 items. Could you use your items to help you do this? So if one part was 2 and one part was 3, all right, so part, they come together to make your whole. So we put them all together at the top. 2 plus 3, we should get the same answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we get the same answer? Yeah, 2 plus 3 equals 5. So when we're doing these, you can use your fingers, you could use your items, or you could draw a picture, okay? This is how I would like you to play the game yourself, and this is how you can come up with numbers. I don't want you to use any numbers higher than 6. So I want you to go through your number cards, okay, and see what we have. Yep. Well, they're all in the right order here because here's 6. So we're not going to use 7. They're upside down. I apologize. We're not going to use 8. We won't use 9. Oh, we will use 3. And we won't use 10. Okay, so let's make sure we have all of our numbers 1 through 6. You can double check yours. I want you to use these numbers. And I will put them in the right order. They're just falling in the crack of my couch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to put these numbers in the bag for another day, okay? So now when you play this game and you're using your chart, you can grab a number, So these would be the two numbers I use. One part is 5 and one part is 3. 5 plus 3. You could draw pictures, right? You could use your fingers, and you could also use your items. Okay, so one part is like one puzzle piece, the other part is the other. You put them together to make the whole. I think it will make more sense too when I show you your paper for today. So your paper for today, it says day number 10, okay? Here's a part whole chart. It even has the part at the bottom like Miss Reed did where she wrote the addition sentence across. The best part about this paper, guys, is you don't have to come up with your own numbers. They're already there. And it looks like they're using socks, right? So one part has 1, 2, 3 socks. Are they using fingers? No, they're not. They're using pictures, right? They drew socks. Could you put your items on top of the socks to help you? Yeah. And some of you, it might be good, like if you put your items on top of the socks and then you could take your items and you could slide them up into the hole and see how many there are all together. Okay, so this part would be 1, 2, 3. I'd write a number 3 here. The other part is 1, 2. I would write a number 2 here. And then up here, it says write your numbers on the socks. Draw your socks in the whole box, okay? So it is wanting you to write 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, okay? Then you're going to draw your socks up here. And remember, it's the part whole. You're putting them together. So you draw 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. And then you count all your socks together and see how many you had. And there should be 5, okay? Down here, your addition sentence would say 3 plus 2 equals 5. And you won't be done because I think there's 2 more. Okay, you do this one. This one has 1, 2 socks. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 and 5. You'd put them together. You can write the numbers on the socks. Put them together. Figure out how many socks are all together, and you'll make your addition sentence. 2 plus 5. I'm not going to give you the answer. The bottom one, I'm not even going to tell you how many socks. Okay? You'll do one more at the bottom of the paper. You have some socks here. You'll write the numbers. There are some socks here. Write your numbers, right? Then draw these socks up top, put them all together. You'll find out how many socks you have, and you'll do your first number, your first part number will go here, the next part number will go here, and your whole, how many are all together, will go here. If this is confusing, go ahead, feel free to get a hold of me or Mrs. Lewis. We're willing to help you. Sorry with hiccups. Part whole is kind of a hard concept to teach, and this is the first time we've done it, okay? So don't get defeated. Don't get frustrated. Ask for help if you need it, okay? But today was part whole. Keep working hard, guys, okay? Bye.